What's going on, Air Hustlers? It's your boy, Don Draper, Mr. Put That Shit On. You feel me? I'm in this motherfucker with my little personal partner, that boy Zack.
You feel me? It's your boy, Zack Rogers.
A.K.A. Zack Lightning.
You know what's going on.
Percy Jackson looking ass.
You feel me? The lightning boy. Let's get it.
And we here with another episode, Catching Flight with Don. We got an exclusive interview upon us. What's going on, my boy? Introduce yourself.
What's going on? Y'all got the first interview, man, ever. It's goddamn Martin, better known as Just Martin, the CEO and founder of Extnk Clothing, published author of more poems about heartbreak. Y'all go get that. That's really it for now. We get into the rest later on.
Okay, so like you just said, so what? Tell us about how it's all. First, where you from?
I'm from Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You a real one. Cause
Yes,
you definitely
sir.
getting capped. You know, a lot of niggas are capping and say the
niggas
city.
be capping.
And really
Niggas be
from
like
the city.
Atlanta, you say
So
where?
I gotta definitely give you props for
get
being
quiet.
a real one.
Yes, sir.
So how did this whole clothing line start? Did the clothing line come first or the book?
The clothing came first for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so how did that come about?
So just like, really like in school and shit, I was never really like big in like clothing and stuff. It was really until like I graduated and I got more into like fashion and stuff like that. And like my freshman year of college, I always knew I wanted to start a brand, but I was more focused on like the name and like how many letters it was, like how to look on different stuff like that. So I don't know really how I came up with the name Extnk. I was like, that shit just sound hard. So then I just kept playing with like the name, like trying to break the letters down to like the best spelling would look the fiest. And I came up with Extnk, and I was like, yeah, that shit it.
Okay, hold on. I got a question for you because, you know, I be thinking about designing myself.
Yeah.
So which one came first? You think the name came first or the design? You would say, like, you know, because you said you was playing with the letters. So like the design for it came first or the name? What you think?
I think the design must
Design?
yeah, and it was fine, like trying to find something to put in it type shit. Like it was a finishing piece kind of thing.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling that.
So when so with your brand, you do pants and like you do the whole apparel.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
really.
you know a lot of people would just do shirts.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
for
But
sure.
they push shirts as just a brand. So do you do like all the apparel?
Yeah, it's pretty much everything, like whatever comes up like in my mind type shit. Like I done did vests, I done did bags, I done did beanies, sweaters, pants, shorts, like whatever. Yeah.
And you actually make them yourself?
Yeah, everything get touched by me. Every single thing get touched by me.
Okay, so you got the stitching machine.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all that motherfucker really pushing
yes,
it through.
So you put the rips in your jeans?
Yeah, all my jeans rip. I ain't never really bought a pair of jeans that already ripped, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, all my clothes I touch.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say about what year did this happen? Like what? Put a date on it for me.
The brand started.
Yeah.
I say officially probably summer 2018.
So you fresh into it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I thought you've been doing it for a minute, but
Nah,
you just kind of.
Well, it's like design-wise, I was always like designing stuff like my partners and stuff in high school, but like putting a name on something for myself was like summer 2018.
Okay, so you were designing your partner, so you had them on with the True Religion, the American Eagle, like
nah, it was more like
that swag ass shit we had going on.
Nah,
in the city?
we was more like finessing, bro. Like, you feel me? Nigga didn't really have no cash, so we were just taking like little basic shit like American Eagle jeans, H&M jeans, and we were just finessing them type shit. We had them just looking like designer. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what we was on, just finessing what we had and making it work type thing.
So yeah, basically,
yeah,
exactly.
just making it work.
And that's what I personally call that putting shit on. You know what I'm saying? When I say putting shit on, it don't have to be the highest of the motherfucking brands. It's just about whatever, like you said, you can get your hands on and putting that shit together.
You gotta finesse it. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Okay. So with this book, what's the name of the book again?
It's called More Poems About Heartbreak.
More Poems About Heartbreak?
Yeah.
Okay, so, let us know about it. What is
it? So it was just like a collective of poems that I was writing for over about like 2-3 months. That like I was just writing from like time to time. It was just about like love, life, heartbreak, all that kind of shit. And then it was just like I always wanted to write a book, but I didn't want to like have no corny book about like, not saying if you write a book about your life it's corny, but like I want to have something like some meaning. You feel me? That like I just couldn't be based off of that one book. So then I just thought about like taking all of them, because like there really wasn't no point just keeping them in my phone. So I was like, I might as well let the people see them kind of thing. I read a few for like my friends and shit, and it was like, that's like hard. So I was like, just get a book going. I got there and make some calls to the right people that I know have books.
So how the hell do you even be like, what you woke up one day like,
I want to write a book.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's about to ask
you
that,
know,
like, you have an influence?
Yeah, shout out to Rika G, the big homie. Yeah, she's my mentor from high school. She always put us on to like music, clothing, all that kind of stuff. But she made a book like a year or two ago, so I knew that was the first person to hit her up. She put me into like the right context, and then from there on, I like already had the poems. So like my cover I designed, the back of it I designed, so everything was like 100% me. And then once I got the cover, once I like went and got the poems like touched up, like grammar, all that kind of shit, then I just did it myself. So yeah.
I got another question for you, because you know how books and reading is not so-called glorified in our community.
Yeah.
So what you think like the response was from your peers? You know, when you say I want to write a book.
Yeah.
You know, I got a book out.
Yeah, it was for sure like if I was telling people, it was kind of like, oh, what it's gonna be about kind of thing, like kind of like already bashing it. But I was just saying it was like poems and stuff. So like I say from my partners kind of shit, it was like they saw me like being like not emotional, but like I was vulnerable type shit. So it's like I didn't really give a fuck, you know. So like them seeing me like that was like, damn, that's some real shit. Like, bro don't care, bro making it into an art kind of thing. So I see when they saw me like that, like bro don't care, then they kind of fuck with it more. So when it finally came out and they seen it like in their hand, they was like, oh yeah, this shit hard.
Authentic.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm thinking about getting into a book and all that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something like. So I want to get quotes and things from different people that mean stuff to me, or just different influences in the culture, and call that shit hood hope. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of quotes in the book. I'm saying on some inspirational shit.
Dope for real.
That shit might be hard. Hold on, hey, don't steal my shit, man. I'm gonna play this back. But anyways, so who is your influence or motivation when it comes to this, putting this shit on, man? Like
putting this shit on, who my influence? Sheesh.
Don't have to be big, you know what I'm saying? It can be local, whoever.
I wouldn't say like it's one person that influenced in terms of like punch. If anything, it was like just me and my friends seeing like people we looked up to that like made music and like that was already in fashion, and we like, damn, like we could be these niggas, or like they from and we from kind of thing. So it was like we just gonna like fake it till we make it kind of shit. Like we gonna keep putting shit on, finessing it until we get up there kind of thing.
Name
so we just
so like what, Ian Connor, ASAP Rocky,
ASAP for sure, like Wale.
Wale be
Wale be fresh, bruh be clean. I'm trying to see who else. Big Sean, Fab.
Fab.
Yeah, Fab be clean.
And corny sometimes.
Yeah, some of fits. Fab.
Goddamn borderline,
Fab
but
be trash, but
the shit be hard for the most part.
He don't put it on so much.
Yeah, for so long.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, so you mentioned ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
We know what's going on with that boy in Sweden.
Free
they just
ASAP.
said he got charged
with it
for all that other shit. So
free ASAP, man.
So on Twitter, everybody they got the article, right?
Yeah.
So on Twitter, everybody quoting it, talking about, man, I ain't in Sweden. I don't know nothing about Sweden.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We over here in the city. What that got to do with us? So how you feel about his whole situation?
I mean,
if you do feel any type of way about it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. It's just like, I mean, you know how I don't know about y'all, like I see, him being, a black man in a foreign country, he already had a target on his back. Yeah. So I done said, he's a celebrity. He on top of it. So, I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying they overdid it because it was ASAP, because they might have done it if it was just like somebody that stayed in Sweden, but it was for sure like we got to get him kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he got too much attention already being over here, and we just so.
Yeah, I think we kind of fucked up as a people in that way, because he did make those remarks about the Flint water and all that stuff, but if don't nobody else look out for our black men, who is?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to kind of be there to help them when they fall.
For sure.
Because who else gonna do it? America for sure ain't.
Hell no.
And now this nigga reaching out to Trump and shit.
Yeah.
He's the last nigga
he don't want to do that. He don't want to do that.
Gonna hold that over niggas' head. As soon as the re-election come back around, I got ASAP out. I need the black vote.
Yeah. Dog. Inauguration.
I got to.
You know what I'm saying?
He did.
Exactly. Okay, so you got the Jordan 1s on.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
what's your favorite pair of J's?
I'm gonna say Jordan 1. I'm not even gonna say something that y'all done heard before. It's called the St. Vincent St. Mary. They like green and gold. Yeah, those my favorite pair of ones. But beside that, probably like Shattered Backboards.
Right after.
Hey, look, I ain't know what the hell you talking about.
Those fire.
They colors.
Nah, they like the Celtics colors, like when Jordan was playing like the Celtics.
Okay.
And damn, what's the arena the Celtics playing?
Did they just release?
No, it's
Knicks.
last release like 2011.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like the green on it is like the hardwood floor kind of material.
Okay.
Yeah, them shit's hard. Yeah,
When
it's
they
the older
released?
pair. Like 2011, 2012.
2011 also.
Yeah, so I've been sitting on it for a minute.
Damn.
Yeah.
So do you resell?
Nah.
You don't
Wear your
never
shoes.
resell?
Wear your shoes, kids. People, wear your shoes.
Niggas be goddamn going crazy
Man,
over that
what?
resale shit.
Yeah.
Like, niggas really do that for a living.
For
like,
real, like
That's definitely a career.
people be eating. For
People
sure.
be dying. Like,
Yeah, like
niggas be dying over Jordans,
shoes,
man.
bro. Like
But that boy Cole say death over design, and they like niggas really be dying behind that shit.
it's crazy, bro. Cause if I spend a stack on some J's
Yeah.
and somebody come and take my shoes, that shit gone. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like people be putting too much behind material shit. Like it's just shoes at the end of the day. Like that shit not worth it.
Yeah, they hard, but you're right.
Yeah.
They definitely is
Yeah.
just material.
Not worth it.
Okay, so give us some of your top 5 right now, whether it's in the fashion or the music. Just top
Fashion
5
and music.
people.
Top 5 for sure. Probably Virgil from Off-White. That's like like one of my biggest inspiration when it comes to like design, everything I do. A$AP Rocky for sure. Music. Probably Boogie, West Coast rapper. I don't know if y'all heard of him before.
Yeah, I know Boogie. He signed with, what you call it? He from Compton, right?
Yeah, he signed.
Yeah.
What's Eminem? He signed to Shady Records.
Shady
Records.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know it.
Boogie. Let me see. Chance the Rapper for sure, my favorite rapper.
New album out.
Yeah,
You heard
just
it?
been pumping that all day.
fucking with it?
Yeah. To me, like fashion and clothes is two different things. Like clothes, we all wear clothes and shit, but fashion is like when you taking some people is scared to wear and like you like you pulling it off. Not saying like you said, you wearing a dress with some jeans, like you wearing a dress with some jeans.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just call it what it is.
Call it
like,
what it is. But you got people out here that's really like went like switching the two together and like they pulling it off. Like for example, like I always go to A$AP Rocky. Like A$AP Rocky wears some shit that like I would never wear.
Yeah.
But like you seeing like he pulling off and like he knows like the shit he wearing is hard. Like when you wear this shit, you can tell if nigga got confidence in what he wearing.
Oh, for sure.
Or if you're looking for other people to like say that's hard.
Yeah,
like you can tell that for sure.
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
Because, and people can catch that vibe.
Yeah.
Like you just said,
Yeah.
like when you see him wearing it, you be like, oh yeah, he
Yeah,
know
like,
that
Brett
shit
know
hard.
he
just
fresh
with
type
that,
shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The attitude, his
Yeah.
demeanor, everything. So
Yeah.
that definitely does help.
Yeah.
Okay, so let the people know where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at _JustMartin, JUSTMARTIN. You can follow the brand at _Extnk _EXTNK on Instagram and Twitter. And my Instagram bio, go to the link, get a book, $15, eat that up.
Yeah, if you between Kennesaw and Atlanta, my boy pulling up. If not, the pack is in the mail.
Yes, sir.
You know, your boy Don Draper, Mr. Put That Shit On. Got my boy Zack Rogers with me.
It's your boy Zack Rogers. You know you can get me at IG all over. You did.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Tune in to Air Hustling 404, the podcast, YouTube, Anchor, Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud, man. This episode will be on IGTV.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying? So, fuck with us.
Yes,
And we out.
sir.